Yes, the Iranian regime is bad. That doesn't justify invasion. Man, I remember when I used to watch this guy, like, yeah, and now this is what he's doing. Incredible! It's literally only citing the quote unquote good interventions, even though the French helping the Americans wasn't a good thing. I mean, helping the Americans, yeah, okay, buddy. I mean, this guy has just been drifting to the right, I guess, because he has no values to ground himself in. I mean, just look at what the video is doing objectively. Rid yourself of his emphasis on how bad the Iranian regime is. Look at the video from an outside perspective. He is justifying, intentionally or not, Trump's war on Iran by pointing to how bad the regime is. He is justifying the actions of one fascist by pointing to another. But this video was made before the war, and he didn't explicitly name Trump. He didn't explicitly say intervention is justified. Bro, have you ever heard of media analysis, media literacy, subtext? He is pointing to how bad the Iranian regime is, and in the context of intervention, not denouncing intervention at all, presenting only perspectives in support of intervention, critiquing non-intervention philosophy. Do you not understand what he's doing? Propaganda for war. This is how they justified Iraq, saying Hussein is a dictator and we must free the Iraqi people. Ryan Chapman knows exactly what he's doing. He's not stupid. He's not ignorant. He is justifying the deaths of thousands without explicitly saying it. Making this video with the timing, without denouncing America, he is propagandizing you for war. Propaganda isn't an advertisement telling you what to believe. It's media that subtly pushes you into one direction and closes off the other, makes the other socially unacceptable to consider. He's intentionally framing it around Iranian suffering to close off conversations about Trump. How can you be so insensitive to Iranians? They are desperate for anything and everything, even war. You have to consider their experiences. No, I will not accept the deaths of thousands because of the emotional words of Iranians. This is not to dismiss Iranian suffering. This is to point to the larger issue, which is war, a war that not only affects Iranians, but literally everyone else outside of Europe and America. If America is allowed to topple regimes simply because they want to, what does that mean for the world? America has been doing this. What if they do it to a country that isn't as bad as Iran? What if they do it to goddamn Greenland or Canada? What happens when the white people get attacked? Then you'll start to care, won't you? Because they're white. But for Iran, no, the immediate Iranian suffering is all that matters. Doesn't matter if thousands more will die from the invasion, doesn't matter that it will set a political precedent. No, intervention should genuinely be considered as an option because of Iranian suffering. Like, holy shit, man. How can you be this stupid? Justifying intentionally or not. Again, intentionally or not, American intervention because of the Iranians want to be like Syria or Iraq. They want it, guys. That makes it good. And yes, it's American intervention. No other country has the balls to do this. Ryan Chapman is introducing to you the idea of another American war in the Middle East. He is making you open to the possibility instead of actually telling you the truth that this war is the war of the United PDF States of Israel. This is the Epstein war. Again, it doesn't matter that he made this video before the invasion. It's the same logic. It's still pro-war propaganda. And also, an Iranian was denouncing China for supporting the regime. What is China supposed to do? Actually, like, they are not America. They don't have the military capabilities. They don't have the political power of America. I mean, yes, I agree. China is a selfish country, but at least they're not America. Okay, at least they're not planning to invade Iran. I understand China is selfish. They don't care about Iranians. Okay, they don't care about Iranian suffering. I understand that. I acknowledge that. I also acknowledge that they will not bomb Iran. Two things can be true. It doesn't have to be black and white. Do you understand? You don't have to pick sides. China can be good at this thing and bad at this thing. China is not bombing Gaza. Are they helping Gaza? No, they aren't because they're selfish. But does that, whatever, just, and also I will clear this up. No one, absolutely no one, not the Islamic phobic right, not the educated left, supports Iran. I have never seen an Iran government sympathizer in the West, as I have never seen a Putin sympathizer here. We all know what was happening. We all knew what was happening, just not the details. But the crucial fact is that most first worlders don't care. They don't care. You can expose the atrocities in Iran. The most Americans will do is post on social media. They don't care. But what you are doing, right, is giving them ammunition for an invasion. You're not making yourself heard. You're making justifications for an invasion, for more death, for the deaths of women, children, and men. The first world does not care about Iranian suffering. All they're thinking about is how to use your stories to justify more atrocities. And remember, the invaders have even more reasons not to care about the people they're invading. Iranians are saying they would rather die and let their country burn to ashes than continue living under the regime. But if everyone was thinking that, the country wouldn't be functioning. Everyone would be on strike. And the government would have to respond. That's how change has occurred all over the world. And Iran is no exception. Although they are more repressive, they are more technologically advanced, more bureaucratic, and so on. It's more difficult in Iran, far more deadly, with death counts in the tens of thousands. I know, it's hard, it's brutal, but it's still possible. You have to understand, it's still possible. The government relies on the workforce, okay? The military has all the power, but the people still matter. Without the workforce, the military cannot operate. Do you understand? Also, the military is also the people. They still have families, right? The Iranian government cannot kill everyone like the US military can. They probably won't, but they can. Do you understand? Thus, I don't actually think like you think that, because I don't think Iranians are willing to burn everything to ash, because you have no clue how bad it can get. Iranians are cheering on Trump's war. Some Iranians, they are simply ignorant. If you are truly willing to give your life like this, then give it up fighting the regime, not supporting your own invasion. Losing your life fighting the regime actually does something. Losing your life in an American invasion does jack squat. I don't understand how Iranians can be like this as people die around them pointlessly, as if this loss of life is better than losing your life to the regime. What is the difference? Why is one better than the other? The Iranian police have guns and you have nothing? The US has tanks, missiles, aircraft carriers, destroyers, jets, bombers. What the hell are you going to do against that? What the hell are you going to do against a missile that makes facing it better than facing a dude with a gun? Fight some armed dudes with a shotgun, or fight an intercontinental ballistic missile and an aircraft carrier. And you choose the latter? It makes no sense. But hey, what do I know? I'm not Iranian. Maybe it is better. Maybe losing your life to PDF files of Israel is better than losing your life to brutal police surveillance regime. I personally think both are equally bad. But we have a better chance of influencing Trump, so I'm advocating for no war, because Westerners don't give a single shit about Iran. All they care about is Trump. There's zero chance they'll do something about Iran. But again, there is a chance they'll do something about Trump. So at least that's some lives saved. War and murder is bad. Crazy take, I know. Oh, war is bad. What? But apparently Americans still love that shit even after Iraq. They just can't help themselves. I mean, Americans can't help but kill people in the Middle East. I mean, it's just so tragic that they have this addiction of just killing people. You know, they're addicted. We need some help. We need to help them. We help them with this addiction of killing people. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy times we're living in. I mean, it's not even 3 months into 2026. I mean, it's March 1st. So it's March 1st. You feel me? These files are kind of getting kind of bad. So let me commit more atrocities to hide the fact that I'm a PDF file. It kind of balances out. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? It's stupid. God, what's the point of anything?